Boom! Look at that, guys. While the media was too busy crying over Biden's ice cream flavor and fact-checking memes, President Donald Trump and Speaker Mike Johnson just pulled off the impossible. The one big, beautiful bill passed. But what's inside, guys, will leave you speechless. That's right. So if you're on Social Security, buckle up, guys. You could be getting a $4,000 boost, but it's not coming how you think. And wait till you hear why Democrats fought to keep this thing out. And yes, guys, it is finally happening. Trump's promise to end taxes on tips, end taxes on overtime, just took a giant leap forward. This is more money staying in the pockets of servers, bartenders, mechanics, every hardworking American who puts in extra hours. But here's the twist, guys. President Trump wanted to go even bigger. He wanted to eliminate Social Security taxes altogether, and he was blocked. Who blocked him and why? Well, of course, I'm going to break this all down for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to dig deep into the bill line by line, showing you what passed, what got chopped, and what it really means for your retirement, your paycheck, and the future of Social Security. Now, if you guys appreciate the updates, please take a second, hit the like button for the video. Be sure to subscribe and share this video with a friend. Trump and Mike Johnson just rewrote the rules. The left is stunned. And if you're over 65 years old or working for tips, this one definitely hits home. So stick with me, guys, because in just a minute, I'm going to reveal exactly how this bill secretly protects Social Security without triggering insolvency and why that has Democrats absolutely melting down. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. All right. So let's break it down, because what just happened in Washington, D.C. is nothing short of historic. The one big, beautiful bill, yes, that is what Trump himself called it, just passed the House. Over 1,000 pages, 11 committees, hours of negotiation, and they actually got it done. Now, let me ask you this. Drop me a comment down below if you believe that your congressmen and women read through all 1,000 pages. I just want to see what you guys think about that. Because the American people demanded change, and President Trump delivered. So the bill didn't crawl through Congress. It bulldozed its way through just in time for Memorial Day weekend. And now it's racing toward Trump's desk by July 4th. Now, think about the symbolism here. That's Independence Day, the birth of a new economic era. They're calling it the start of a golden age, or rather a new golden age. But wait until you hear what's actually inside this thing, because if you're on Social Security, if you're working for tips, what Trump and Mike Johnson just passed might be the best news you've heard in years. Now, let's talk about how this went down politically, because the battle lines couldn't be any more clear. Every single House Democrat voted against it. Every single one. They voted against lower taxes, against more take-home pay, against protecting Social Security. But why? Because if it's Trump's idea, they would rather see it burn than see it work. Hakeem Jeffries, the so-called leader of the Democrats, he didn't even put up a fight. I mean, he spoke for like 30 minutes. That's it. When Republicans wanted to stop Biden's Build Back, or Build Back Broke disaster, Mike Johnson, the old Speaker of the House, was Kevin McCarthy. He went on for 8 hours on the floor. That is how you fight. Hakeem Jeffries, he just kind of shrugged and rolled over. Even the Republican dissent, minimal. A couple of Freedom Caucus members voted no or present, but that was pretty much it. There was near total unity behind President Trump's vision. And folks, unity like that in Washington, I tell you what, that's pretty rare. So this wasn't just a vote. This was a statement. And now you're about to get into the part that really matters to you. Watching what's happening at home, guys. Like, what exactly does this mean if you're still collecting Social Security? Is this $4,000 real? More importantly, who qualifies for it, right? Well, I got the receipts, and you're going to want to hear what comes next, guys. But wait a second. Did you guys hear what happened? Did you guys hear about Leslie Taylor saving $1,000 a year? Sharon Bertusik, she was dropped from her Medicaid. But now she pays $0 on her meds. She has no monthly premium, and her copay dropped from $89 to just $20. That's not luck, guys. That's Chapter. That's Chapter at work. So Chapter, they work with people all across the country, comparing every single plan to find the best deal. There's no pressure and there's no cost to you. In fact, it's totally free. So reach out to our friends over at Chapter right now. You can click the link down below in the pinned comment or in the description. You can go to askchapter.org/Ron, or you can reach them on the phone at 909-563-8279. Do not wait. This kind of help and savings is real. So, guys, let's answer the question that's burning up my inbox right now. Ron, is this $4,000 real? Yes, it is real. But like everything else in Washington, D.C., you have to read the fine print. It's not a direct check. It's not a bonus payment. It's actually better than that. It's a change to the tax code that helps keep seniors. It helps seniors to be able to keep more of their money year after year after year. So here's the deal. Starting in 2025, seniors over 65 will see their standard tax deduction increase by $4,000. Now, this is on top of what you already get. Now, I get it. Some folks, they hear deduction and their eyes glaze over, right? But don't worry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through exactly what this means, because this is how Washington hides the good stuff from you. They bury it in these boring IRS lingo terms. So let's do the math real quick, right? Let's do the numbers. If you're a senior earning around $30,000 a year, which is about average for someone living on Social Security, you would normally owe taxes on about $13,000 of that. But with this new $4,000 boost, your taxable income drops to under $9,500. Comment down below if you're on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI. And so what does this mean? Boom. You pay less money. You pay less taxes. Roughly $400 back in your pocket every single year. Now, that's not crumbs. That's groceries. That's prescriptions. That's several visits to be able to see your, that's like gas money for several visits to see your grandkids. So, but it actually gets even better than this. Like if you're married, because for a couple that's earning $60,000 total, this deduction is effectively worth around $800 in savings. And that's just the start of how this bill rewrites the rules for retirees. So now let's address the elephant in the room. Didn't Trump previously promise to eliminate Social Security taxes completely? Yes, in fact, he did. And he tried. But here's the truth. Congress blocked it. Why? Because eliminating those taxes altogether could have triggered insolvency even faster. Social Security, already on a cliff and wiping out a key revenue stream, would have pushed it right off the edge. So, what did Trump and Mike Johnson do instead? Well, the duo found a way to give seniors meaningful relief without threatening the system. That's not just smart. This is strategic. This is how you reform without destroying. In fact, it's a lifeline. It's not a gimmick. And, we're just getting started here, because coming up, I'm about to dive into the most important, most popular promises from President Trump's campaign. No taxes on tips, guys. So, yes, it's in the bill. Yes, it is real. And Democrats absolutely hate it. They hate it. So now this is the part that's making waitresses, bartenders, barbers, Uber drivers, you name it, completely cheer. It's probably one of the most popular campaign promises that President Trump ever made. And it just got greenlit in the one big, beautiful bill. So President Trump said it. He said it on the campaign trail. You shouldn't have to pay taxes on your tips. And now it's in the bill. It's done. No more IRS taking a cut of what you earned through good service. So let me break it down to you like this. You bust your tail during a double shift. You make an extra $100 in tips. That used to be taxed, cut down, taken away from you, but not anymore. Now that $100, you get to keep it all. And for folks living paycheck to paycheck, This isn't just policy. This is survival. This is groceries. This is rent. This is the freedom to breathe between paychecks. And it sends a pretty clear message. If you work hard, you deserve to keep what you earn. Yes or no? Do you guys agree? Oh, and it doesn't stop there. Trump even went further. So the bill also eliminates taxes on overtime pay. So you stay late at work, you work weekends, maybe you're on call in IT field like me. Uncle Sam doesn't get to skim off the top anymore. In a world where gas prices are still ridiculous, what are gas prices at where you guys are at right now? Let me know. Grocery prices are still sky high. I mean, look at the price of eggs, right? I think I saw a dozen eggs for like $7 the other day. Anyway, inflation's still eating away at our savings. Trump and Mike Johnson just gave working class Americans something rare. A raise without inflation. You get to keep more without prices going up. That's real power, folks. But wait until you see how they paid for all this stuff. Because, Democrats screamed, "How are you funding all this?" Well, guess what? It's not coming from seniors. It's not coming from the working class. It's actually coming from somewhere else entirely. And you're about to love what comes next, guys. So, all right, now let's answer the $1 million question that's really got the left panicking behind closed doors. How exactly is Trump going to pay for all this stuff? A $4,000 tax break for seniors, no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime. That's a whole lot of money not going to the IRS's greedy hands. So where's the replacement revenue coming from? I'll give you a hint. It ain't coming from you, me, or my grandma. It's actually coming from exactly where it should be coming from. Washington's waste, fraud, and the open border free for all that has been draining America dry for decades, guys. So guys, check this out. So the bill pumps major new funding into Border Patrol and ICE. Now, we're talking more boots on the ground, more officers, more resources to stop illegal immigration before it destroys our safety nets. So why does that matter for Social Security? I think it's pretty simple. The more illegal immigrants using resources like Medicaid, the more strain gets dumped onto our system. That's your tax dollars being funneled into non-citizens who didn't even pay into the system. That ends now. So under this bill, Medicaid it's being rebuilt with work requirements for able-bodied adults. So starting in 2026, if you're on Medicaid and you're able to work, you're expected to contribute. That's called common sense, folks. And illegal immigrants using Medicaid, they're gonna go ahead and cut that off. Done. This alone is projected to save billions of dollars. And it protects the programs that matter the most. Social Security, Medicare, benefits for actual American citizens. Oh, and the final blow, guys, a full-on crackdown on waste, fraud, and abuse inside the federal government. Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, yes, the one Elon Musk helped to build, is now armed to the teeth to expose and eliminate bloated spending. So this is the masterstroke. So now I think you see the genius of this bill. They didn't just write a wish list of goodies and slap a price tag on it. They effectively rewired the system. They said, hey, look, we're going to go ahead and cut waste. We're going to secure the border, tighten Medicaid, and funnel that savings right back to the American people. And of course, if you're wondering, when does all this kick in? Who qualifies? What do I need to do to claim my savings? Don't worry, guys. I've got you covered. We're going to talk about that in just a second. You might be eligible for a big break, actually, if you know what steps to take, of course. So now that you know exactly what's in this bill, the only question left is, well, what does it mean for you? Well, let me break it down crystal clear, because whether you're retired, working, still working, or supporting someone who is, this bill effectively changes the game starting next year. So real quick, guys, Comment down below, are you retired? Are you still working? Or are you supporting someone who is? Let me know real quick, guys. So the $4,000 senior deduction boost kicks in for tax years starting in January 1st, 2025. So it's going to impact the return that you file in early 2026. Do not miss that. So this means right now is the time to make sure you are prepared. Talk to your tax advisor. Make sure you know your income brackets, because if you don't file your taxes, you don't get the $4,000 boost. It's that simple. So who qualifies, right? Well, if you're over 65, retired, or pulling in modest income from Social Security, more than likely you're eligible. Married or single really doesn't matter. The numbers that we broke down earlier show clear savings for both. And of course, if you're working in a tipped position, listen to me. No more tip tax. That's money you get to keep. Doesn't get withheld, doesn't get taxed. It stays in your wallet. Same for overtime. That kicks in right alongside the other provisions. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a tax advisor. Always speak to your tax professional. This is not tax advice. Start tracking your tips and overtime now. If you got a side gig, if you work extra hours, this bill is built for you. Don't let the IRS bully you into over-reporting when the law is on your side for once. So let's be blunt. This wasn't just about tax cuts. This was about rescue. They didn't kick the can down the road like politicians usually do. They acted. They funded Social Security without new taxes. They shielded it from collapse, and they did it while giving you a raise. This is Trump's leadership. This is Johnson's fight. And this is a massive win for the forgotten Americans who've been getting robbed by the system for decades. So here's what I need you guys to do. I need you to share this video with every senior, every service worker, every single American who's been wondering if DC is ever going to work for them. Because today, I think it's pretty clear, we got proof that it can. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a quick comment if you think that this bill is, in fact, the blueprint for saving Social Security and for saving America. So also, if you're 65 or older, maybe you know someone who is, or maybe you're 64, you're going to be 65 soon. Give our friends at Chapter a call right now. I'll leave a link in the description down below and see how much money you can save. Every dollar helps. We'll see you guys next time.